Well, how to do, everybody? Uh, yeah, it's been a little while. It's been 4 days since posted anything. Today is Monday. I'm trying to get something out by 5 today. I'm having a hell of a time trying to post stuff by noon, especially with my life. I had a live stream on Friday with the Geeks and Gamers tabletop crew. That was a lot of fun. We did sort of an Aliens versus Predator D&D 5e battle arena type deal where I played the barbarian you, which led to much shenanigans and craziness, and it was a very good time. But that's why I didn't get anything on Friday, because I had to go into work early so I could be ready for the stream at 5 o'clock Eastern, which is 4 o'clock my time. So that was Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I'm not at the point yet where I have enough time to make, edit, and post videos for the weekend. So that's still a no-go. And then today is Monday, and I'd been making videos. I'd been turned on OBS, shot some footage, and then when I was looking at it today, I hadn't labeled any of the files or organized things except by their date and time, and not by like the narrative that I was planning for each episode. So things are going to be a little wonky this week as I try to get everything into kind of a narrative that makes sense. But yeah, it's been interesting. I've always looked at this process from the outside going, I can do that. Should be easy. Now that I'm in the process, I feel how difficult it is. I feel that it's a lot more complicated than I thought. And so I'm learning new organization techniques. I'm actually applying my space engineer's organization techniques to how I want to organize my videos, putting things in the correctly labeled folders, sort of creating a system of, okay, I do A, then B, then C to reach my goal of D. That was not a euphemism. And just all the sort of wildness along the way, while at the same time trying to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Sunday night, I had a wonderful Pathfinder game. That's another tabletop RPG system. It's more related to older versions of Dungeons and Dragons. So that pushed me to getting up late on Monday and then having to organize things. It set me all behind, and that's why this video is going to come out very late today. Today is Monday. It's coming out today. Don't worry about that. But this episode, basically, we're going to go do a whole bunch of mining runs, get material, and then we're going to get this pod ready to become our mobile refinery. So instead of building something fresh, I'm going to take the pod and turn that into the core of my new vehicle. Okay, so we took some damage on this, what was supposed to be a simple mining trip. I, uh, you know, I, I just wanted to have some fun, so I thought I could just do some skateboard crap with a frickin' Jeep, and, it didn't work out so well. Took quite a bit of damage. Lost the main cargo, both of the rear gyroscopes, and the lights. However, the battery is still intact, which is perfect. So I will be able to repair the vehicle and get it back into working order without too much difficulty. And that's what I'm going to do. All right, we are repaired. I'm going to start stacking the repairs in different colors and different textures so that I can see how much I screw up this rover over the long period of time. I'm going to take it easy this trip and just try to get the metal without causing too many problems. We are back at base after another successful mining trip, and we have put more iron ore inside of the pod for refining. But there's a little problem. If I want to do legit construction, constructing Thunder with this setup was a little bit awkward because I was going between the different cargoes to get the different items because they don't move around smoothly because I only have them connected at the small item ports. So I'm thinking, all right, it's time. We're going to actually make this work and have these things connected up with their large ports so I can move both material and gas and everything in a reasonable manner. There's just one problem. The pod is center of mass is very far backwards, so it's pointing into the ground, and I can't build anything backwards because of how the pod is stuck. So I'm going to need to move the pod. And my first attempt to move the pod is to just lift it up. So I'm going to get this hinge on here. That's why I took out the gyroscopes that were inside the pod. So I would have enough pieces to go ahead and make the hinge right away. Still have to go back here and get a couple of things. Got to get those large tubes. And then this is what I was doing with Thunder, is having to go between all the chests to find the different pieces I need. Find out that they're missing. Start grabbing stuff and throwing them into different chests and have to go to the production screen and, oh yeah, I got to move that around because I need the large steel tubes. So those go ahead and get built. Should be able to just go to the inventory screen and yank them out. Here we go. All right, that should be enough to finish it up. I still, however, need the pieces to make the landing gear. Except this time I'm going to use the magnetic plate instead of the landing gear. So I got to go through all of my tabs, realize I don't have a landing gear, and then go back to G and pull out landing gear. Scroll. Look at it right in the face, completely miss it, and then eventually go back. See, this is why it takes me so long to do things, because I'm just running around going, oh, there it is. There you go. It's in the same place it's been for years, goofball. All right, I got enough pieces now. Should be able to just click. Click. Click it, please. There we go. All right. Fix that up. Fix that up. Now that's at an angle, but as you can see from the green light on the sides of the magnetic plate, it is locked in. So I should be able to just increase my velocity and lift this thing up. I put it to 10 RPMs. I know some of you are screaming like, that's a really bad idea there, buddy. And then I just hit the hinge lock. And you're like, oh yeah, it's really heavy. I guess that makes sense. And so I do the next best thing. I go to the torque and I go, hey, whoa. Yeah, I just lift up, I just mouse wheel the torque up one tick, and it's enough to pretty much throw the entire pod up. So I go ahead, I give it this little lift. My imagination triggers and I realize, oh, I could try to like overbalance this thing and try to get it to lie flat. And then I realize that is really dumb and really risky. It would be cool, it would be fun, but that's really dumb and really risky. So I decide not to do that for now. For now. And I just go, okay. It's time to go ahead, put all the pieces together in a way that they make sense. So I'm going to need to move things out of their current cargoes, and I don't have any cargo space because I just brought over all this iron, and I've got the magnesium still trying to refine into enough powder so I can sell it. Since I'm the future Marduk, I can tell you how long it takes. It's going to take till episode 11. Yeah, it took that long for these couple of refineries. I think I eventually get it to 3 full-time magnesium refineries to process out all of that ore into powder. Yeah, it just takes forever. But now I'm starting to get all the pods, all the cargoes lined up. The thing about the refineries is that they do not have a large cargo port, but they do not need a large cargo port because all of the ore and ingots are automatically small blocks. So they will pass through the entrance through that port, which acts as both entrance and exit, without any problems, without any restriction. But everything else needs to be hooked up to large ports so that I can move large steel tubes, steel plates, and everything like that that's large. And right now I'm just going to shift things around until I can get it into a kind of final configuration. And I'll basically see you all when that's done. All right, that is all she wrote, at least for today. Um, I like this configuration. I've got the cargoes flaring out to the side, so I've got these large ports that I can keep on going. I've put the assembler on the rear, but I think that's going to be the rear of the vehicle, so I'll probably get rid of that so I can put a connector on it. And then I've got the way I set up the refineries, it was perfect for having the batteries in the middle of there. So this is me thinking I'm going to go for another mining run and then basically end the episode. So I'll see y'all next time.